if that mistake was any implication that's about to what's about to happen today, we can blame me for what's about to happen. As I made the swing mistake. Oh, look at C.J. Stroud.
Damn.
Noah Brown.
Noah Brown says we got a real receiver, a real quarterback. Wow. That dude looking like freaking Jerry Rice out here.
That's what you want to think.
Man, I'm ready for this afternoon with
Picking on the Philadelphia Eagles today, Kendrick.
and the season maybe on the line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The division is on the line.
The division most definitely may be on the line.
Yes, guys, the division is on the line after just playing one game against the Eagles. I want the viewers to know that it is on the line.
On the line. Wow. On the line. Yeah, man. Cowboys 5-2, Eagles 7-1. Big time NFC East matchup tonight. Shams, how you feeling? How are you? What is your nervous meter? What is your confidence meter? What are you thinking right now? We just had Sunday supper, and that's the reason why Shams' eyes are tight. Or maybe last night. I don't know.
No,
so I'm just saying, you want to talk about it last night?
I had a basketball tournament yesterday.
Oh.
So I was in bed.
Oh.
Not trying to see you listening to it. That was Friday night.
Oh.
And then I had
I know things bleed though.
no. And then I had to get up this morning. Had to go coach a game. Got teed up today. So I pulled the Jason Kidd. Got teed up.
What? No.
I pulled a Luka.
Yeah, if you pulled a Jason Kidd, you wouldn't have showed up.
I wouldn't have showed up. Yeah. But I pulled a Luka and got teed up. It was rightfully earned. I don't mind about it. Had my kids back, but this game, I've been debating all week what's gonna happen, but the Eagles, with all the mistakes they've made, they're 7-1 for a reason. The mistakes that we have made, we're 5-2 for a reason. My saving grace is whenever Dak and Jalen go against each other, Jalen has not looked good. Dak has had the upper hand. But also these are two completely different teams. Their defense is good. They got a nice running back with DeAndre Swift. That Philly D-line is nasty with Jalen Carter and all of them. They got their secondary, Darius Slayton and all of them. I guess I can go name off ours. We got.
Are they the most talented team in the NFL, or at least the NFC?
Yeah. I guess you can look at the Dolphins, but the Dolphins pooped it away today. But you got Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, DeAndre Swift. That's an offense right there. Jalen Hurts, Lane Johnson.
Yeah, some people may say they have the best offensive line in the
Yeah, they false start every time. Lane Johnson false starts every time.
You see those superstar calls.
Yeah. But Cowboys are gonna lose this game.
Wow. Okay, Cowboys gonna lose this game. Hey, listen, this is gonna be a very interesting game. This is a bring your lunch pail game. This is a game that is gonna be won in the trenches, in my opinion. This is a game that's gonna be won at the line of scrimmage. Whichever offensive line or defensive line wins their particular battles, I believe is going to win this football game. If the Cowboys can win the line of scrimmage on both ends, I think they got a very good chance to win this football game. It's the key to both quarterbacks' success. If you can put pressure on these quarterbacks, they will turn the ball over. If you don't, they both have the ability to look like Pro Bowlers.
Oh, they're gonna kick it.
As now we're gonna see an extra point.
No.
A field goal.
They're gonna kick it.
Hold on, by a running back.
Oh,
and it's good.
Oh, he made it.
Why the hell were you going for two for the whole second half? This dude just whose brother is that?
Enrique Agulabale.
Yeah. Angumbawale's brother.
Yes,
yeah,
from the Dallas Wings brother is the kicker now for Houston.
Yeah, shout out to Enrique. Your brother's now a field goal kicker.
He made it with distance.
No, Eastside Harold is here. He says, "Big Red, that's a shot at you, Shams, with hearts and kisses."
Man, these people are loving you, Shams. You got stalkers.
She's a celebrity now.
Yeah, you got stalkers. Congratulations.
They still not paying my rent.
Oh, that's the new generation. You got to pay the rent. You got to pay the rent to say hi.
I thought we would have, some lunch money, something. They ain't even trying to do nothing out here. But hey, East Side.
Hey, side, Astros still suck.
Astros suck. Remember, Eastside was the one on here talking about the Rangers wasn't gonna do nothing. He was going for the Diamondbacks. Ha ha.
Ain't as bad as what Walt told. He told him how much. I mean, that day you got really personal with it. But anyway, back to the football game. The Cowboys and Eagles. Like I said before, both quarterbacks have the ability to have awesome days if their lines of scrimmage per se can protect them. We know that Jalen Hurts does turn the ball over. Can the Cowboys get him in the turnovers? We know Dak has a tendency to turn the ball over. Can Eagles make a turnover?
Jalen Hurts is more turnover prone this year.
Did I say something that upset you when you had to cut me off like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. I apologize.
I love you.
I'm sleepy.
I love you.
But
don't ever cut me off again because that's a 2-story window right there. And I ain't afraid to push a woman out of it.
Okay, Ike.
Very violent.
It's violent.
Okay.
No, Pops, I would never do that to my sister. This is I love her. I just push out a 1-story window.
Eastside says Shams, Eastside said he can't pay the rent, but he can get the water bill for you.
Water bill?
The water bill is built into the rent. The water bill is built into the rent. How about you pay the electricity bill?
He's right. Go for the lowest. He's trash for that.
Wow.
Love you. Don't even know who you are.
Well, Kendra, you got some news and notes over there you want to go?
Yeah, man.
You want inactives first?
No, you can go do the inactives. I ain't got the inactives.
Yeah, there's really no shocker here. I think the shocking part is that Tyron Smith is active. So Tyron Smith being active, you get your offensive line together. Nobody else on the Cowboys inactive that we worry about. Just Deuce Vaughn and Trey Lance and yeah. The only person over on the Eagles that's inactive that we could care about is Bradley Roby. They're healthy, so this should be a pretty good game. What's the weather like in Philadelphia?
I really
think it's sunny.
I do really not know. It's November, so hopefully it is sunny. But as far as top matchups, I always got every week.
Oh, this is perfect football weather.
Okay.
67 degrees and sunny.
Okay, no excuses. Okay, let's go with number one. The trenches. Cowboys on offense against the Eagles defense. You know, the Eagles they're loaded, Shams. Hassan Reddick, Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, Jalen Carter. They go 7 deep. The Cowboys with their injuries, we know who. But forget about the running game. You're not gonna be able to run football on this football team. They're beasts winning that. So this is gonna have to be a Dak game. He's gonna have to win you this football game.
Great. He's gonna throw 3 picks.
Number 2, also trenches, Shams. Cowboys defense versus the Cowboys O-line.
What? Cowboys defense versus the Cowboys O-line.
Excuse me, the Eagles O-line.
Oh, okay. I was
Yes, sir. You know, Lane Johnson, Kelsey, arguably the best offensive line in the league. They match up against the Cowboys defense. Parsons, Osa, Hankins, D-Law, Armstrong, Fowler, Golson, Mozzie. Sometimes.
Has he played?
Sam's Williams. The team that can win the trenches, like I said before, probably is going to end up winning this game. Remember, the Eagles can run the football, and they're going to be coming flat at the Cowboys with DeAndre Swift. Number 3, Cowboys versus the middle of the field. Well, hold on, Sham. Meaning tight ends, backs, using square ends, seam routes, post. Dak has been a good quarterback thrown in the middle of the field. Keep drives alive, move the chains. The Eagles have been suspect there all year. Sam Howell last week, just a little stats if you want to come up. Sam Howell last week in the middle of the field was 15 of 21, 182 yards, and 2 touchdowns. You can use deep, intermediate, short routes in that part of the field. Attack the middle of the field. That's where the Eagles are the weakest at. Number 4, Cowboys offense versus the nickel cornerback.
Couldn't see your face. You were hiding behind the mic.
Or maybe I have a clue. That's a combination of Sidney Brown.
Well, apparently your face is the moneymaker now, so I guess we gotta keep it up there.
That's a combination of Sidney Brown and Eli Ricks, meaning the scheme, matching up Lamb in the slot, being creative, like McCarthy has been the last 2 weeks, and getting mismatches. Last week, if you look at his chart, Lamb snaps against the Rams. He allowed them 28 times in the slot and 25 times out route, meaning he had 14 targets, 12 receptions, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 68 yak yards. Also, Brandon Cooks, Turpin should have more opportunities than they did last week with Slay and Bradbury, who have been up and down. They're good corners, but they have been up and down. And finally, third down offense. The team that has the best third down offense gets success with two defenses that have great pass rushes is going to win this game. Dak and Hurts are number 1 and number 5 in third down percentage. So both of these quarterbacks are good keeping their teams on the field. The team that can sustain drive will win this football game. It's a big game, Shane. It's a big game. Well, we don't know that till the game. That's why they play the game, Shane.
Yeah, we play the game, but I just don't see it.
Well, yeah, I understand that, Shane. That's the reason why you don't have a Cowboys shirt on, and you're not.
First off, okay, you want to come? I had to
Don't
go
have
be
the
a
dad.
coach today.
You got the Texas Elite basketball.
I had to go be a coach today.
Didn't have it in the car, huh?
No, I probably do. I just ain't look. Anybody is watching, you have a 6th grader girl out there that's tall, 5th or 6th grader, and she loves to play basketball and can play basketball. Get in contact with me. I have a team for her. We came 3rd place today. Got teed up, but I probably can go do a better coaching job than Jason Kidd. Anyway, Cowboys. Oh, he wasn't.
Friday.
Oh, that's why we got our first down. Okay. Yeah, I just don't see us winning this game unless it's taking me back against the 49ers. They did not. Well, the Cowboys did not talk a lot this week. That's one thing I didn't hear much.
Oh, they didn't.
No.
Oh, they learned their lesson now, didn't
Yeah, they learned their lesson. But your coach, you got Nick Sirianni over there, big kid wearing that beat Dallas. They have a whole Dallas week over there, but it's trash.
Yeah, been that way for decades and decades.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Not to them.
I really didn't see a bunch of our players just sitting up here talking. Even I did hear DeMarcus Lawrence say
I'm shocking her. He's always gonna say
DeMarcus Lawrence CJ Stroud. DeMarcus Lawrence said that the tush push, he was asked about the tush push, and he said that's just one play. If we let them beat us with a tush push, we don't even need to be playing football. So we'll see, because they love to line up quick and go for the tush push. I mean, it's a football play. I don't mind it. If my team could run it, I would run it too. But
well, it hasn't been that successful around the league.
Just with Philly, yeah. It is. All right. So here's my keys to the game. Rain Dakota Prescott, if you don't get your head out your butt today and don't go throw interceptions, fumbles, or anything, you get it to your best receiver, not named Michael Gallup. Brandon Cooks, CeeDee Lamb. We know they're going to probably double CD. That's going to give opportunities for Brandon Cook. The wide receiver matchups is going to be key to me. You got CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks going against Bradbury and slaying them. And then on the opposite side, you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
It's gonna be a good matchup. Gilly.
It's in Gilly and Deron Bland. Deron Bland is playing lights out this year. He is second year, he's cementing himself as one of the top corners in
Pro
this
Bowler.
league. He's a Pro Bowl. We don't care about that because we hope to be playing the week after Pro Bowl. Um,
That happened 25 years.
I know. There's always time. It has to happen again, right? I don't
No,
know.
it necessarily.
I don't know. I hope it does. But the key for me is what Deron Bland and Stephon Gilmore is going to do. Gilly is pretty slow. Can he keep up with a Devontae Smith and a AJ Brown?
I think he may match up good against AJ Brown because listen, AJ Brown is fast, but he's more of a power receiver. So it may be now him matching up against Devontae Smith. No, that's just speed, too much speed. But AJ Brown likes to get in there, mugging around what you use hands. So that may be up Gilly's alley where he can maybe strength on strength.
Right. But also our D line against their run. Mozzie Smith, Jonathan Hankins, Osa Odigizua, DeMarcus Lawrence. You guys are going to have to step up. And one thing I know about Philly, they don't like to run the ball to the outside as much. They dog you in the middle and run it up the middle. Now Jalen Hurts will run it to the outside. You're going to need a QB spy with this Jalen Hurts because he will take off running. He's very hard to tackle. It's like he put baby oil on his body and just slips off. I don't know.
R&B singer at night.
Why you mentioning baby oil? But
that's slippery, ain't it?
It is very.
You sound like the one just came from a strip club or something.
Yeah, Mister. I watch what?
Hey!
You opened that can of worms.
He did. He opened it. It's going to be a fun game. I just hope we actually have a game and not like the game we had against the 49ers. I hope that we come out, we establish our game plan, we play our game. That team tends to do well against the Eagles every year. Even last year when they had Bradbury, they had Darius Slay and all those. They had those people, and he still carved them up with CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Hurts didn't play that second game, but Dak did. I mean, they didn't have a defensive lineman like they did last year, but they still had some good faith. Hassan Reddick and all of them were still there. Cowboys lose.
Do the Cowboys have to, for them to win, do they need to weather the first storm? Because I think the Eagles gonna come out firing on.
They're gonna have to weather the storm. I got Dak throwing 2 picks today. That's
ouch.
But here's my thing. Jalen Hurts can overcome his picks. He has overcome them over every game this year. Dak is gonna have to overcome his mistakes. He's gonna can't stare down the receivers. He can't fit the ball into tight spaces. Be smart. Eat up clock. You're gonna have to do that. The best way to beat Philly is not put them on the field.
That's true. Listen, this is a big game for 2 people. That's one Dak Prescott and one Michael Parsons. Reason why with Dak Prescott is that he's got to win these big games. He's a top 10, top 7-ish quarterback on the road. And the way he played against the Eagles. I mean, I thought
he was out of the top 10.
No. He's back in. It's been some guys been injured and stuff, so he's back in. But regardless of where you think, he's a top tier quarterback. And excuse me, not to say the Eagles. The way he played against the 49ers, man, he's got to get his lick back. He's got to show. I mean, beating the Rams, that's great. Had a good game against the Chargers, but listen, he's been playing great for the last 2 weeks, 2 games. So if he can continue that, and I always, like I said last week, when he starts to get on these stretches where he have 5 or 6 games in a row, he's awesome. Hopefully he can continue that. If he can, I believe he can lead this football team to a win. But more important than that, Michael Parsons, bro, you need to have a big game against big time competition.
Man,
doing a lot of talking.
That's the one person who do a lot of talking on that dang on podcast that he has and talk about this.
I saw somebody who was upset. They was like, "Why is he giving props to other teams?"
Yeah, he said the Eagles are the best team with no holes or weaknesses. You're starting whatever position he plays. Said that about an opponent.
The bottom line is, his last big game was against Trent Williams, and he locked him up. He's going against Lane Johnson.
He's gonna get locked up again.
And he needs to show up. If you're gonna consider yourself one of the top players, you gotta be one of the top players against other top players, not against weak competition. It's okay to stab pat against lower competition, but this is where you build your rep up against big time players.
So if they contain him as far as they're doubling and tripling him,
I don't think they. If he plays on that left side, Lane Johnson don't need no help. He's not. This is gonna be 1-on-1.
Yeah,
this is gonna be straight 1-on-1. So. It's just like it was against the 49ers game. It wasn't no doubling. It was Trent Williams versus Michael Parsons, and let's face the fact, Trent Williams locked his behind up.
I mean, I'm advocate for shutting up and playing ball. I mean, that's what Donald Trump said. As y'all supporters of Donald Trump.
Hey!
No, Walt did.
That man may be incarcerated. He may be locked up himself.
Just shut up and play ball, Michael Parsons. Win these games. You say you're so tired. You attack the media.
I haven't voted for Donald Trump yet.
You said yes.
Yes. Still on the fence.
Oh, that's a dog.
Still on the fence.
I'm just simply saying, Mike, that you go out and say, you attack the media for not hyping your Cowboys up or not keeping the same energy or whatever. And the reason why is this: other top tier quarterbacks overcome their mistakes and win games. Mm-hmm. Your quarterback tends to have mistakes and fold, and the team just folds. I mean, this will be a good game. If the Dak can play a good game, a great game, and the defense doesn't stop or nosebleed, I can't fault that for Dak. But once Dak starts rewarding them with extra possessions, then that's when we have a problem. But Michael Parsons, Jalen Hurts has a problem holding on to the ball.
Yeah.
Hit him. Go hit him. And he is on one leg, guys. He's banged up. Go hit him. Go hit him. I'm sorry. Just go hit him.
Right.
I'm telling you guys, division games are weird. I rarely see a divisional blowout game. Especially in the NFC East. You saw the Commanders took them to overtime twice.
I'll be shocked.
Well, you get up a little harder for division games.
No,
except for the Giants.
I'll be shocked if this game looks like the 49ers. If this game looks like the 49er game,
you got to fire
then you in trouble.
Because there's no way.
You in trouble.
Because that'll mean two top teams against competition.
Because let's face it, Sam, we talked about this. This is a measuring stick game. Mm-hmm. You're not measuring yourself against the Rams or playing the Cardinals, even though you lost to the Cardinals, or the Falcons. You play the Falcons. You're not measuring these two teams, the 49ers, you failed the first one. You got two more chances. These 3 games with those 2 teams, those are your measuring stick game. Because those are teams if you want to get to where you want to get, ultimately who you're going to see in the playoffs.
So let me ask you this. If the Cowboys come up short like 24-21 on the last second field goal and we lose, what are you saying then? If Dak plays a clean game and everything,
that's the way the ball is. That's the way the ball. You can't. If they lose 24-21, like you said, then they made one more extra play than you can't say, oh well, they're just so much better. But if they get blown out, it's a problem right there. I think this game means more for the Cowboys than it does the Eagles. If you want to ask my opinion,
if it makes you feel any better, any worse, Josh Dobbs has went to the Minnesota Vikings. It looked like he's about to lead them to a victory, just like he led the Arizona Cardinals to a victory.
A one win they got in this year.
Yeah, now he's getting ready to go to Vikings. How many wins do the Vikings have this year?
2, 3.
Oh well, he's about to add to that total too.
Oh, look out, Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Shout out to, let me go to some names here. Chicken Sweet, Bernadine Laner, Dorothy McCullough, Mike Gonzalez, George Lopez, not the George Lopez.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Andrew Rodriguez and Brandon Brown for tuning in right now and joining us.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
LeVar too.
Hi, LeVar.
You know him?
Yeah, I know LeVar.
How you know
LeVar drives from Forney.
Because he was at the thing last week.
LeVar drives from Forney.
You're so messy.
I'm not messy. I was just nosy.
You're very messy.
I'm not messy. I was nosy. That's 2 different things.
LeVar drives from Forney to Arlington to get his haircut by me.
Okay.
Guys, my brother on here is he's such a
No, I'm just concerned.
Concerned about what?
I'm concerned about you. It's a Sunday and things you have told me off air.
You know,
I have never told you anything off the air.
Hold on. You ain't no better.
You're no better.
You
You're no better. Don't try to sit here and talk about it. I just talk about people off the air.
It ain't even about talking about
I don't know.
Hey.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You need to keep your mouth closed.
Mom
right
is
now.
on my side.
Keep your mouth closed.
At least her physical contact comes from somebody.
Hey, you know what? You need to stop this right now. You need to stop.
Yours is self-inflicted.
My pops is watching the show.
Yeah. Hey, pops.
Well, he can draw up his own conclusion from that one about.
You
Me.
said my physical contact comes from the opposite sex.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I said her physical. I said her physical contact comes
Ladies
from
and gentlemen.
actually somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry how this show is.
Somebody.
How this show is.
And I'm not an L in the LGBT.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry this show is turned this way before we talking.
Time to give a shout out to
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, he scored.
Look at Josh Dobbs. Kirk Cousins, eat your heart out.
Come on, man, don't do that to Kurt. What did he do? His leg just fell off.
Well, I mean, Josh Dobbs came in here and won a what's the name?
Well, Kirk Cousins has won some games.
I didn't know
they were 500 and 4-4, so they're about to be 5-4.
Yeah, thanks to Josh Dobbs. The Ian Rappaport puts the legend of Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, I mean, he did good in Tennessee last year
against the Cowboys.
He took an L on that.
He lost.
Yeah, but that's kind of shocking because he didn't have a job early part of the, last season.
He might have found a new home with the Minnesota Vikings.
Damn, Kurt.
22 seconds and
didn't he have that Netflix show?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins did.
I guess Joshua Dobbs gonna take that too.
Yeah. What? Score prediction.
You know me, I never give a score, but you said that the Cowboys are losing today.
You just have a polo.
Well, if they do decide to lose and they mess it up, there it is right there, ready to go. In case the Cowboys want to, you're right. The Cowboys want to lose this game today. Cowboys. I do feel like they might lose today because we split with them.
Wow.
We don't sweep.
No, we split. We split.
We don't sweep.
We split. We always split.
Nobody believes in rain.
And Cowboys.
It's not the fact of rain, Dakota Prescott.
No, because it's not his fault if they lose.
It's just unfortunate.
Unfortunately, it's not his fault if they lose. I know everybody wants to put on everything.
Sure, if they lose, it will be his fault.
But the Cowboys seem to be losing games on the road, and we are undefeated at home. 10 games, Kendrick.
That's 11.
So here's the thing.
And it's going to be 12. Wait, do we play the Giants here next week?
Yes.
Okay, it'll be, 13 by the time we get to
that's the game I'm kind of worried about.
To
the Giants?
Yeah, that's the game I'm kind of worried about because I got something to tell you. So you won't get to talking.
Go. No, don't bother me.
Is it breaking news?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you said Scorpions. Listen, guys. The Dallas Cowboys will win this football game.
Okay. Oh, but lose to the Giants next week.
They just might. We're not front runners for about front running. That's kind of.
Whoa, we're at home.
It doesn't matter.
We don't lose games at home.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, we don't.
You don't know who's playing quarterback for the Giants right now.
It doesn't matter.
That is a perfect game to catch it.
We don't lose games at home though.
But the Dallas Cowboys, I feel, will get that lick back. Knowing what happened to them against the 49ers, they will win this football game 28-20. Dak throws for a couple touchdown passes, 300 yards. He'll be 25 out of 28.
Dak is gonna have to throw the ball more than 28 times.
Hold on, Shan. Wait a minute.
These will be very
wait a minute, Shan. We don't need
high percentage throws.
Let's not get out of control here because
we can't run the ball, so he's gonna have to throw the ball.
Hey, Shams, we will get 3 turnovers on the Eagles today.
So
let's taper that throwing down a little bit though. Let's keep it 30 or 35.
All right, 30-35. So here's my thing: is Cowboys lose this game, you're at best so 6th seed in the wild card, 5th or 6th seed, because there's no way I feel like you can win the division unless because you still got 2 coming up against the Commanders and they play good divisional ball.
Mm-hmm.
Both those games are not guaranteed like old Commanders ball. So you need to sweep the Commanders. You need to sweep the Giants. You're going to have to either split or sweep the Eagles. We know we're going to have to go for the split because here's the thing. The Eagles' upcoming schedule is tough.
So is ours.
They got the Chiefs Bills, Niners, us again, and Seahawks. Now, as for us, it kind of plays in our favor a little bit because we got Giants next week. We got Panthers. And then Commanders and then Seahawks. Seahawks just lost 30, 40.
I like that schedule.
The schedule is matched up in our favor a little bit because unless the Eagles just eagle and just go all out. But they got a tough schedule ahead. So you would want to win this game. The reason why I say the season is on the line with this game right here, it is a must win to kickstart the run to the number 1 seed in the NFC.
If the Cowboys lose this game, would you look back?
The Arizona game?
No,
yes.
no. Yeah, that too. But would you look back and question the Cowboys for not attempting to make a trade, especially?
Yes. Because every team above you in the standings and
because
NFC,
you do know the Eagles have made a trade.
Yeah,
and the Niners, your two teams you're basically competing with made moves.
People told me the reason why that we didn't make trades is because we're 5-2 and our guys got us this far. I was literally arguing about this, and it wasn't the fact they was like, well, who could you have went and got? There were people out there. You could have went and got the safety from Tennessee as well. You could have went and got him, Kevin Bayard, even if you knew you needed a safety by that time. But here's my thing: everybody ahead of you in the NFC went and made a trade. The Lions,
yeah,
the Eagles,
yeah,
the Niners. Mm-hmm. Everybody ahead of you got better. Oh, well, they just got Chase Young. He ain't do nothing. You're pairing Chase Young with Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
You putting Kevin Byard in a secondary that's already decent enough. I don't know who Lions went and got another receiver.
Yeah.
To pair with Amon St. Brown.
Right.
All these teams got better. You took a step back and did absolutely diddly squat.
Well, then what I was hearing is the Cowboys can sit up there and they can say that, well, we did make trades. We just made them in off season. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's right or wrong.
Because I heard the same. That's what people were telling me too. They told me they were telling me saying, "Oh, well, your Cowboys, nothing is ever good enough for Cowboy fans." He went and got Stephon Gilmore in the off season. He got who else did we get in off season? Brandon Cook. Those should be good enough, guys. As you can see, this is a week to week league. Everybody looks different week to week.
That's what my power rankings always do.
Yeah, I mean, Seahawks look dominant. Now they just lost 40-3.
Yep, they're gonna be out of there. Out of my top 10 power ranking.
Jaguars almost probably the best team in the league. Almost.
They may be number one, depending on how this game right here goes.
The Eagles have been taken down in tough games with the Commanders, and the Commanders look trash sometimes.
Yep.
The Broncos just beat the Chiefs last week.
Yeah.
It is the league is week to week. It's wide open.
Yeah.
And for you not to sit back and do anything to step up and attack the trade deadline, it just shows me how complacent the front office is. Oh, our guys got it. I like our guys. I'm so tired of hearing I like our guys.
Case in point, another team that just won a championship wasn't complacent doing the trade deadline to take our Texas Rangers. Well, our Texas Rangers. They made trades.
You're not a Chicago White Sox fan anymore?
Not right now. But anyway, our Texas Rangers. Hey, that happens sometimes in baseball. Our Texas Rangers went out and made deals at the trade deadline in July. They won status quo. You know, even though they were at that point, I think they were leading division. Mm-hmm. They still made deals because they wanted to compete for a championship. And I feel that it was moves, like you said, to be made because the goal was that's what Jerry and Steve the goal was compete for a championship. Well, you got to do the deal to make people championship.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. They keep talking about. Listen, Brian Bryce brought this up, and I've been with Bryce for even before he said this. I don't want to hear about the salary cap anymore.
Right.
People like EA want, you got to manage the cap. F that. Yep, I don't want to hear it.
They went. Oh, in the past like 6-7 years, they went to 21.
They went right before Thanksgiving, and then they won
2 years ago. Super Bowl the year before last. 2020. 2022. No, not last year. The year before last.
Eagles won it this time.
Chiefs won it this time. And the year before that, the Rams won.
That's 2021.
Yeah.
2021, 2022.
But the thing is, every team that right at the trade deadline acquired somebody.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Well, I don't want to hear about salary cap. Why every team has the same salary cap? Why is the Eagles can make all and the Niners?
How the 49ers
and then also you pay that to me that's either you dumb at what you do or you lazy. Right.
Yeah,
it's one or the other.
You can't tell me you could go get Chase. I know probably but he was up the line.
I mean,
well, I guess you can't make moves before quarterback.
I mean, but still, the Eagles paying that quarterback, they make deals every year.
They got Devontae and AJ Brown. Yeah. They drafted one and they went to
so you have to be the right if they go to the
but y'all know very played. And we haven't done anything to even remotely show that we're ready to win it. I'm sorry. Like that's probably why I'm not so high on this game right now.
You can win the Super Bowl with this in this defense.
The offense line would
yeah, that's what kind of what I was hoping they do a deal for a legit offensive lineman, especially in the middle of the offensive line.
Ourselves going on. I know they got one offense that offensive line.
They always top in front.
I mean, matter of fact, they have I know it's Derrick Henry, but he was the whole
TV has no defense. Buccaneers took the lead 46 seconds left. Oh, okay. So the Buccaneers just came back and looks like they're about to win that. They did. And I think they said C.J. Stroud just set the NFL single game rookie passing yardage record.
Damn,
470 yards and five TDs.
It's people in Carolina, the Bible Belt, probably hating.
Oh yeah, C.J. Stroud got him all the way down. Yeah, it was
him and Baker went at it today.
Yeah,
him and Baker went at it today.
Baker had 20 of 29, 252 touchdowns. C.J. Stroud 30 of 42 for 470 yards and 5.
Quickly, Sam, before the game starts, I know you got the Cowboys losing, but what do the Cowboys have to do? The number one thing they have to do for them to have a chance to win this.
Wow, I'm sorry, Noah Brown had 6 for 157.
Listen up, Cowboys Nation.
You said what the Cowboys need to do to win this game?
Yeah, what's the number one thing they have to succeed at to win this game?
Pressure on Jalen Hurts.
Okay. The number one thing I think they have to do to win this game is on the defense end, but it is stop the run.
Mm-hmm.
You have to stop it. If you can't stop the Eagles' run, it lessens the load on Jalen Hurts. Make him have to be a thrower. Make him have to win the game. I'm not saying he can't, but try to see if you can make the Eagles one-dimensional. If you got to be one-dimensional, you try to see if you can make the Eagles one-dimensional. As I think the Eagles are going to be kicking off, the Cowboys will be receiving. I think.
Yes, as we are getting ready to kick off here. Any last minute regrets here before we get this thing going?
I'm good. Am I a fan of this
look, that's Tyron Smith. He's like he's ready.
He's ready. You ready to go out there?
He got his helmet on.
How many plays before he's on his knee?
Maybe about 15.
Oh, look at them. They go pray. Our team don't pray.
No.
What Dak does. Let me not lie. Dak is a very big, strong believer.
No. Jared said Last time he got on one knee, he regretted it. I was doing the George Floyd.
I thought you were say when he married SG to marry.
Oh man! Wow! Wow! Really? Really?
Didn't deserve that one.
Really? The father? I mean, the mother of some of his kids.
Last time when Dak came out threw a pick six to start the game off, and we ended up winning that game though.
I don't think that's gonna be the case in this game if that happens. Just want to throw that out there.
Come on, Dak. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, he's looking at that Denny's menu again.
Oh, come on. God, no.
He's looking at that Denny's menu.
This man can't lose for winning.
Rudy, too.
He's already in his 4th season?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, came here in pandemic year. Pandemic year, he was here. And up, you call it, he can't call it. We're back to the normal routine, guys.
That's not going to work.
Yep, it's not going to work.
You're not going to be able to run the ball, not tonight.
Oh, Dak in the Jordan 1s. Oh, he's in the 1s.
Let's hope he can play like Jordan.
It's a beautiful view of downtown.
Look at this. 7-1.
Well, apparently you got him going 7-2.
Yeah, he is.
Beautiful view of downtown Dallas as we will be back for the halftime. Hopefully the Cowboys win. I don't want to have to put that Eagles polo on today.
Wow. Oh, we're running again.
Yeah. You call it, he can't haul it.
Wow. You really do hate him, though.
I don't hate him. We'll see y'all at halftime.
You happy?